Hello people, just welcome to the Daily Anime Reviews channel, the place where we talk about seasonal anime on the daily. And today we're talking about episode 6 of Jujutsu Kaisen season 3. Now, this episode wasn't as completely flashy as some of the other ones coming off of episode 4, and even episode 5 a little bit had the debut of Hakari, and we had at least the not proper debut of Kirara, but at least like her displaying of her powers and stuff like that. And like last episode had like the really good rotoscope scene, which was really cool. This, I think, was just really good Jujutsu Kaisen stuff. We got to see the interaction with Kirara versus Panda and Megumi, which I thought was really nice. They actually did that fight a lot of justice, giving Kirara's movement of her abilities some really good action, and also just overall fucking peak animation as usual from this season. Again, I will never get enough times of saying it, but man, the animation for this season, genuinely the best so far. It's genuinely the best, and they've been going hard on not just the quality, but the creativity behind it all. I also got to go ahead and give a lot of props to Itadori or Yuji and Hikari's interaction. They give that one a lot of justice as well. Where in the manga, it just felt like more of a straightforward beatdown, but just the way Yuji talks to Hakari, the way he's more low tone, the way he's more seriousness, it gave me the Yuji that gave the stare down to Mahito all the way back in season 2, in that, snowy episode of I am you and you are him and we exist, and he says he's just a cog in a machine, just designed to kill not Jujutsu sorcery, but to kill, exercise curses is what I meant. Which is also very, very interesting, given the fact of, well, again, spoilers for Modulo. If you don't want spoilers, you can just skip forward to like 30 seconds. But it's very interesting seeing his interactions in Modulo and seeing how, like, that whole thing is very reminiscent of how he feels now in Modulo and how he's treating everything, which is very quite interesting. I like it a lot. I very like this Yuji. I like what they're building up to. It's quite nice. We also got a debuting Kogame. No, Kogame is the bug-like thing that is making all the rules. I'm talking about Akashimoto. My bad. Jesus, my bad. That's my fault. Well, we got to see his first design, which I think is kind of, it's pretty accurate for what I feel like most people did. Again, he kept a lot of him and how he feels, so I'm very surprised that they chose still, instead of the purple with Hakari, they went with the blonde. Again, weird that they didn't stick to that, but I do think that the blonde is a better fit for Hakari overall. But we got to see Kashimoto's interaction. I thought it was also really cool seeing him just sat under the river as he's defeating another enemy and accumulating points and whatnot. Just seeing both, again, Hakari and Kashimoto in the same scene, not the same scene, but like on the same episode. It just excites me. It excites me. Also, for any of you Jujutsu Kaisen fans who are hoping to get the Funk Tukadanka sign, listen, I like it. But I also think they just dropped, which I think is crazy, which you don't want to hear it. I'm not going to play it, obviously, for copyright reasons and other such. But I think they dropped Hakari's theme song somewhere. Like, I don't know if it's official. I don't know if that's the case. But I think I saw it. I don't know if it's like official, but like, even if it's not, just the concept of what it could be is going to make that fight so much better. You guys want the Tukadanta because you want it to play into the memes, but I promise you, this is a situation of you guys don't know what you want. So the team's going to have to give it to you and show you how peak it's going to be. There will be people that will be sour. There will be people that will be angry. But you know what? That's fair. That's fine. You guys built yourself up all these years in order to get that, and you're not going to get it. So sorry, but not sorry. But yeah, I think that's going to do it for this one. There wasn't, again, not much really to write about. Again, we got to see Kirara's abilities and stuff like that, and that fight is good and whatnot. But again, a lot of this is just building up to the overall actual culling games that is actually probably going to happen, which we should be getting to soon-ish. I think we still have one more thing to go, which that's gonna be crazy. I don't know when that comes. I don't know if it comes after this, but that's gonna be crazy to see. That's gonna be insane to see happen. All I'm gonna say is, man, how do you survive that? How do you survive that? But as always, let me know if you like the episode or if you hate the episode, and let me know what you think of the season so far. You can do all that in the comments below, and if you want more of this content, you can go ahead and subscribe and like the video if you like the video, but also subscribe if you want to see all the videos every single day, because we do upload every single day. So you should also turn on the notification bell because that way you can be notified when we upload every single day. My name is Minze. I hope you enjoyed this content, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.